Cutting scale guys, Nexas here and welcome back to Destiny 2, and in today's video guys we are still here with more freaking Lightfall content guys. There's so much to get through, so many brand new weapons, but the main thing I'm looking at is that my baby's back, boys. The baby's back. One of my most favorite weapons that nobody knew about back in the day has just come back randomly, but I made a video like recently on it thinking, oh Bungie, please bring it back, and you know what, they freaking delivered, and it is the Battle Scar pulse rifle. Now if you don't know this weapon, you probably don't. I mean, this was, as I said, a really anonymous weapon back in the day. Not much people used it, but there was a good few who really liked it. It was just so random because nobody had any like videos on it, any info on it or anything back in the day. It was just a random world drop. But Bungie have brought it back, of course, the Battle Scar pulse rifle. It is really dope. And it did change the look of it. It used to look not like this anyway. It used to be a kind of a really simple design. I'll showcase what it used to look like. So yeah, this was the original Battle Scar. It was lightweight framed, had no perks bar full auto, which is useless now, and it was just like a pure black weapon. It was just the most simple looking weapon. It looked like a battle rifle, okay? It looked like, I don't know, some just gun you'd actually find in like the army or something like that. And that's what made it super unique. And the Battle Scar, it has come back. Now, how you can get actually this role exactly is that Banshee is currently selling this. I was told by QOD1AK101 that he is currently selling this. Banshee is selling the Battle Scar with this role. Now, I will say that PvP, this isn't probably the most god role. There is other roles, which you can see on the screen now. There's things like, obviously, multi-kill clip, perpetual motion. There is some brand new perks that you can get that are honestly really sick looking. And then the other one in the third column slot that you can put here is called kinetic tremors or something. So if you keep on hitting things, it'll release arc tremors. Really, really dope, honestly. That seems like a really dope ass perk. I haven't seen it actually in action, so I don't know how easy it is to proc. But this is a random world drop. So if you want to get RNG rolled to like a god roll, it's pure RNG. So there's no easy way to get it. But what I will say is that the Battle Scar itself, this is a Banshee right now. If you want an osmosis with a shoot the loot roll, honestly a really good PvE roll, this will definitely be worth picking up. But we cannot just say that, guys. We got to showcase it in some PvP. I'm so happy that it's coming back. So without further ado, let's go into some PvP with the Battle Scar pulse rifle. Alrighty, so we're gonna do some rumble because honestly I can't even find a game mode anywhere else because yes, PvP pop I think is just really low right now. But this is gonna be, of course, the Battle Scar in PvP. I'm super excited because as far as this kind of pulse rifle goes, it's actually not bad. It's a lightweight frame. It's got this brand new perk called Field Test, which I don't think went over, but sustained fire basically increases stability handling and all sorts of other nonsense. It's actually really, really good. It's a really good perk. And that's the origin trait that's on it. I don't know why if like a random world drop has an origin trait, but as I say, this sort of pulse rifle actually is pretty freaking good. 450s. They ain't no slouches. That's what I'm saying. The Battle Scar, guys, this thing used to be nutty back in the day and used to go in now. This guy's getting spawn camped a little bit. I feel bad. But as far as like when it has full auto kind of just built into it, you can kind of see that it's just a really dope ass freaking pulse rifle. Now my kill just got robbed. Oh my god, no, buddy. But yeah, you can see with the full auto and everything that's on it, it can be really, really dope, this pulse. And the fact that it is obviously a lightweight frame and everything means that it can go in pretty freaking well. Now, how the hell is he stranded on my ass or something? He went so freaking high there. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm just so happy that it's freaking back. As I said, the Battle Scar, it was one of these weapons that was just so freaking, I wouldn't say slept on, but not many people really used or knew about it. And this was back when static rolls were a thing. It was probably because it just had full auto. I mean, full auto isn't exactly the most, I'd say, insane perk in the world. So the original was probably a little bit boring to people, but as I said, right now with the new perks you can kind of get, and especially with the origin trait field tested, I mean, I cannot lie, this thing is going to be pretty nutty in the right hands. And with the right rolls, as I said, a kill clip roll in this, oh baby, it's going to be glorious. I don't think there's many other triple bursting 450s in the game right now, so getting another one like this one with obviously decent perks is going to be freaking just glorious. Now, there is people everywhere, and that's an Arc Titan who's freaking lifted up. We'll get the kill, thank you. You behind me, buddy, thank you. Oh my god, it's so good. I will say as well that this thing, it can do work, but it definitely doesn't have any of like the PvP god rolls I have right now. This is the Banshee roll you can get. This is basically the best way of me obtaining this because there's no other way at the moment too. But with osmosis and everything, I can go for solar damage. Oh my god, I'm getting shot in the ass. But it has solar damage, of course, when you get the osmosis going. And if people aren't SMGing and Rumble, you can actually have a chance against them. He's a peacekeeping SMG in the first day of Lightfall. That's what this guy is running. He doesn't care. This guy needs to make a montage ASAP. Well, I definitely will say the battle scar, it brings back so many memories. Oh my god, PvP. I cannot wait to get a god. Autumn Wind is back too? Alrighty, so we are going to do another game of course, Rumble, because the last game was quicker than me in bed, guys. That was such a fast game because we had a Peacekeeper SMG guy going around. But I will say that this should be a little bit better on this map as well, because this is going to be long range, which actually is good on a 450 RPM. And oh my god, buddy, I'm going to double heal here. Please don't be mad. Oh, I'd say he's so freaking mad. Oh my god, that's a shotgun. Yep, I'm dead. With the battle scar, I'm so happy it's back. It wasn't just, guys, that this gun was decent when it came out. It's also the sound of it. As I said, it has a really nice sound. Now, granted, the scope, I think, is different. I don't remember the scope being on it, or it definitely isn't the one it used. There used to be a different scope that was, I wouldn't say cleaner, but it was definitely different, which, oh my god. I'm jumping around the place like a gazelle. But yeah, there definitely used to be like a cleaner scope you could get on this that used to be really dope. But you can see the battle scar is just so freaking good now. I think I just died to a blue weapon because I've never heard of the Madrudaga, whatever that was. But yeah, you can see it at the battle scar. It actually is just a really dope ass pulse rifle. 450 RPM lightweight frame. So it's not one of the 4 bursting ones. It's one of the ones that triple burst and obviously has increased movement speed with the lightweight, which I think is honestly a really, really good archetype of obviously pulse rifle. Super quick firing, not like the 540s that are hard to control, but just a super quick firing sort of weapon. Now, there's a dude here. Yo, buddy. If I do not kill him, I was going to say Wolfpack rounds, freaking activate and give me my free kill. But yeah, I will say that this is just a really, really sweet ass weapon. As I said, freaking just look at the RPM. Doesn't need always have to have a ton of crits or anything. It can go in of itself if you just hit some absolute body shots. And as I said, it just feels super nice. I'm not gonna lie though, this field test, I think perk is helping out a lot with it in terms of stability and everything. I think that actually is just a really good origin trait, which, oh, these guys are just chasing each other. Yo, boys, can we all stop running away from each other real quick? Oh my god, what the? Where'd he go? Yo. My mom was just legit going to Narnia or something. But as I said, the way the pulse feels and everything, you cannot tell me this ain't gonna be a freaking good gun. As I said, this doesn't even have like all the freaking best rolls in the world. This has some, and I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. And this guy's bad. Oh, I need to reload, buddy. Buddy, how are you not dead? This guy's the most elusive hunter I've ever seen in my life. My god. The thing I will say though is that like this is like the worst trolley roll for PvP. You cannot tell me that osmosis and freaking shoot to loot is a god tier PvP roll at all. I mean, oh my god, buddy. Yo. But, oh my god, these hunters are always just getting away at 1 HP. But you cannot tell me that this is like the god tier PvP roll, and it's still able to do absolute work, which is what I really like about it. Now that's a shotgun. Yo, buddy, I can do that too. I can use a shotgun too. It ain't too hard. And wait, is that? Oh no, no, the freaking explosive round scout rifle. Oh my god. Oh, there's a guy with a shotgun here though. Oh, heal me up, buddy. Yeah, nice shotgun, buddy. Nice shotgun. That's the only reason I use healing nades, because people will freaking blast me like that. We'll get this guy. That's the guy who was actually using the old the freaking scout rifle, and I still kind of outranged him now. Oh my god, it's got clapped. But as I said, for a pulse rifle that legit has basically no PvP perks going for it, I might as well use a blue weapon. Oh my god, thank god I didn't die to that. But for a weapon that basically has no perks, it feels just like the old school freaking, the other one that just had full auto. It's basically like I'm reusing that weapon again. Oh buddy, where you going, fam? Oh no, I'm so dead. Freaking, always me, boys. Always freaking me. You know, if they got a super, they're gonna go for my ass. But I gotta tell you, this battle scar, it feels so juicy PvP. Is it gonna be the absolute meta? I don't know. I think it's actually pretty decent. Now, this guy actually has... Oh, give me the freaking radiant. We'll do that to him. But what, is it like the meta or anything like that? I think it's good. I think that if I was going to use it in PvP, I definitely obviously want a better roll. But I honestly do think it has a solid place in the meta. It's got a clean scope. It's got some really quick RPM. And it can have some god tier rolls. As I said, that arc one is pretty cool, the web one, and also multi-kill clip perpetual. Guys, do not sleep on the battle scar. This thing could be nasty PvP. Alrighty, so we're going to be on the moon doing a heist with, of course, our battle scar. And this is honestly going to be more useful PvE, I think, with this role especially. Especially because anti-barrier is up this season too. So you can see I already have it. The new anti-barrier system and everything, new way to do mods, is honestly really, really dope. But obviously in PvE, this will be a lot better to proc, and with stasis singes being a thing, I can get the stasis singe going in, of course, with osmosis, which Of course, it's just going to be a really dope ass kind of combo to kind of go around with, as I said. The role definitely PvE is 100% better. I would definitely recommend the PvP. PvP, it wasn't bad. Obviously, like, freaking the gun is insane PvP. I'm definitely going to say this will be some people's fan favorites going to go in with. 450s are nutty. But I definitely will say PvP was honestly a freaking masterclass. Now, I might only be here by myself, so I might have to actually just freaking dip on this freaking one. But I definitely will say, like, in PvE, it's actually not bad so far. As I said, this sort of pulse rifle, they can do work. And with the rolls, as I said, that deterrent roll, I think that's going to be freaking nasty in the right hand. As I said, it's really good for arc probably burns too, because it just burns and everything. So I think that it's definitely going to have its own sort of little place in the meta by itself with the right rolls and everything. Unfortunately, there's no real farm for this roll because it's a random world drop. So I can't be like, oh yeah, go ahead and grind this. But when you do get a good roll of it, or if you get a multi-kill grip roll, I'm telling you right now, when it comes to PvP, it's going to be insane. And in PvE, it's still a really, really good weapon to kind of go in with. Well, that is it from me, and of course, the Battle Scar Pulse Rifle itself. I'm just so happy my baby's back. Never mind the blue boys. This is how you get it default looking again, like what it used to. Of course, I have Jacarnia on. This is the original. This is the look it has now. Not that it's bad or anything, but I just used to love the sleek, clean look it used to have. But overall, this is currently at Banshee, so if you do want to buy it yourself, you can do so. As I said, it has Shoots, Loot, and Overflow, or the, what's it called, Osmosis. Which, it's not a bad roll. I'm not going to say it's like god tier or anything like that either. It's decent in PvE. It actually can be really good in PvE, of course, with stasis singes and stuff. Or any sort of surge or whatever. But I will say overall, the Battle Scar, it's so good though, my baby back boys. My most viewed video for a reason, because this thing was bae. And nobody realized it. This was the sleeper weapon that nobody realized or used. But it was god tier. I'm telling you, this Battle Scar was so good. And basically, even with these rolls PvP, it actually was insane PvP. I'm not gonna lie, I do think that with the right roll, this could become a little bit of a meta weapon in PvP, especially with this field tested, which I didn't really go over, but Argent Trade is defeating targets or dealing damage with this weapon gradually increases range, stability, handling, and reload speed. Don't even care about the swords, but just for dealing damage, you get increased range, stability, handling. That's really freaking dope. I'm not gonna lie. So PvP, I definitely would say look out for this because it can absolutely slay in the right hands. I think as far as pulse rifle goes, it's one of the best. I know the recoil direction's 54. It might scare you. It doesn't bounce too much. Obviously, console might be different, but on PC, it's definitely not as bouncy. So I will say overall, definitely keep an eye out for any god rolls you do get of this. It's a random world drop, I know. But if you do get RNG to a kill clip roll, or if you just want to buy one off Banshee, I would definitely do it because it's hella dope. And you know what, guys? It just goes to show Bungie are watching my videos. They must be, because I legit said it, what, 3 days ago? Like a week ago? That they should bring the Battle Scar back. And you know what comes back this DLC? The Battle Scar. They're listening to me, boys. Don't worry. Any questions or anything you want me to ask, I'll ask them, because apparently they watch my vids, okay? But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like. I want to see more content. Subscribe. Have a fantastic day. And hopefully I'll see the next collective in the next one.